So as we work our way through the Mass, a few questions that people have asked about different gestures that we make. One of them was when we get to the forgiveness of sins, and I think I commented on this, but I still got a question. A lot of people bless themselves. There's nothing that says you're supposed to, and there's nothing that says you're not supposed to. We are forgiven in reconciliation, and we're supposed to bless ourselves, so there's nothing wrong with doing that. Then again, at the gospel, people started blessing themselves on the forehead and on their lips and on their heart. The priests and the deacon are supposed to do that, but it was never prescribed to the people. And there's no real formula for whatever else. It's a sign of a cross. The priest would pray, may the Lord be in my mind and on my lips and in my heart. There are all sorts of variations. I think that's the one I was taught a long time ago. And so we have all those things that we put together, and they're just physical actions to help cement the spiritual action of what we're doing. They're all through. We start with the sign of the cross. We have all those different things we do to stay together in community. We sing in community. We have physical motions as community. And the other one, a lot of people say this position is only for priests. Yes, leading prayer, only priests should be in this position. But if this is how you want to pray the Our Father, great. If that gets you closer to God, great. Someday we might be able to hold hands again. That's your choice. That's your church's choice. That's something that, one, you need to respect the people next to you, because there are some people that are dead set against it, and others that are for it. Again, whatever grounds you more, which gets us to the point of today's video. It's going to be a short one for content, so that's why I added the other stuff. Today we're talking about the transition from the liturgy of the Word into the liturgy of the Eucharist. Basically, that is with the Creed, which there are two creeds that are approved for Mass, both the Nicene and Apostles' Creed. The Germ, or the General Instruction on the Roman Missal, which we started with, which I was going to spend more time with as we went through this, I was going to do, but then, I got too much other content without going back to that. So there's going to be a whole nother series of videos where we go through the General Instruction. I decided that all on my own. But we're going to do that, and then it won't be as exciting as these. But it says that during Lent, especially, and Easter, you should do the Apostles' Creed, because the profession of faith that we do with those to be baptized is that profession of faith which comes from the Apostles' Creed. So as we renew our baptismal promises, and as we bring those people to the church, we use basically the formula from the Apostles' Creed. So what I do, because I think too often we get caught up in this road of words, where we just start saying words. I was at a girls' high school here in town that will remain nameless, and in the middle of the Gloria, we ended up in the Creed, and I'm like, whoa, ladies, we're in the wrong place. And we have to get focused back and remember and be intentional about the words we use. So half the year we use the Apostles' Creed, half the year we use the Nicene Creed, and it goes through those basic tenets of our faith. If you ever want an interesting study of history back from the 4th century, go back and look at what went into the creation of the Nicene Creed. Guess what? It happened at the Council of Nicaea. So as you go through that, remember all those different things, and then we transition into the liturgy of the Eucharist with the preparation of the gifts, and that will be our next video, going from the preparation of the gifts into the Eucharistic prayer. We'll be back.